Get into it. Proverbs chapter 4, a father's wise advice. My children, listen when your father corrects you. My children, listen when your father corrects you. Pay attention and learn good judgment, for I am giving you good guidance. Don't turn away from my instructions. For I too was once my father's son, tenderly loved as my mother's only child. My father taught me, take my words to heart. Follow my commands and you will live. Get wisdom. Develop good judgment. Don't forget my words or turn away from them. That's what I tell my daughter. That's why I have no fear for her. No matter what happens, I put wisdom into my child. We can't control what our children do. You can control what you instill in them every day and what they see every day. If they see wisdom, they bound to repeat it. If they see foolishness, they bound to repeat it. Our kids more than likely gonna do what we do rather than do what we say. So set a good example for your children. Put this wisdom into them now. Get wisdom. Develop good judgment. Don't forget my words or turn away from them. Don't turn your back on wisdom, for she will protect you. Love her and she will guard you. Getting wisdom is the wisest thing you can do. And whatever else you do, develop good judgment. On top of wisdom, you're going to go ahead and develop good judgment. This is from Solomon, the wisest man ever. The wisest man in the Bible. These are words of Solomon. Getting wisdom is the wisest thing you can do. And whatever else you do, develop good judgment. If you prize wisdom, she will make you great. Embrace her and she will honor you. She will place a lovely wreath on your head. She will present you with a beautiful crown. My child, listen to me and do as I say, and you will have a long, good life. I will teach you wisdom ways and lead you in straight paths. When you walk, you will not be held back. When you run, you won't stumble. Take hold of my instructions. Don't let them go. Guard them, for they are the key to life. Your parents' instructions, this is words from a father to a son. Your parents' instructions is the key to life. Don't do as the wicked do, and don't follow the path of evildoers. Don't even think about it. Don't go that way. Turn away and keep moving. A lot of people see them scammers. We see them scammers. We want to be like them scammers. We want that easy money. Don't even think about it. Don't do as the wicked do. We see people stealing. Don't even think about it. Don't follow the path of evildoers. Don't even think about it. Don't go that way. Turn away and keep moving. For evil people can't sleep until they done their evil deed for the day. They can't rest until they cause somebody to stumble. They eat the food of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. The way of the righteous is like the first gleam of dawn, which shines even brighter into the full light of day. But the way of the wicked is like total darkness. They have no idea what they are stumbling over. It might look all good, but you don't know the struggle the wicked go through. They don't know. With God, you're going to know what's happening. He keep you in the loop. The wicked, they stumble around in darkness, never knowing when they fate, death going to come. They have no idea what they stumbling over. My child, pay attention to what I say. Listen carefully to my words and don't lose sight of them. Let them penetrate deep into your heart, for they bring life to those who find them and healing to their whole body. Guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. This is one of my favorite verses. Guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. The importance of guarding your heart. We must guard our hearts. I'm going to put a pin in this one. There's something I really want to talk about soon. Proverbs chapter 4, 23. Remember that, B. Avoid all perverse talk. Stay away from corrupt speech. Look, avoid talking nasty. Avoid talking about what you gonna do to that chick. Avoid that nasty stuff. Avoid that dirty talking. Get rid of it and stay away from corrupted speech. You know what corrupted speech is. I'm gonna tell you. All that dark humor, all of that stuff, we gotta get out of that. Look straight ahead and fix your eyes on what lies before you. Mark out a straight path for your feet. Stay on a safe path. Do not get sidetracked. Keep your feet from following evil. There's some wise words. Proverbs chapter 4. I'm reading from the New Living Translation, the NLT. Proverbs chapter 4, the NLT version. I'm going to keep going. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 5. Oh, that's a good topic. Avoid the immoral woman. It's in the Bible, man. Words of Solomon, the wisest king, the wisest man in the Bible, Solomon. My son, pay attention to my wisdom. Listen carefully to my wise counsel. Then you will show discernment and your lips will express what you've learned. For the lips of the immoral woman are as sweet as honey, and her mouth is smoother than oil. But in the end, she is as bitter as poison. Man or woman, they may seem attractive. Translation, these women might seem very, very attractive. She fine. It all look good and sweet in the end. All your boys going to be mad because you got the baddest thing on your arm. Look. For the lips of an immoral woman are as sweet as honey, and her mouth is smoother than oil. But in the end, she is as bitter as poison. At the end of all of that, you're going to taste that poison, and as dangerous as a double-edged sword. That means both edges is sharp, bruh. Her feet go down to death. Her steps lead straight to the grave. Man, they tell you, a lot of women could be the downfall of men. Don't let that be y'all. Don't let that be us, man. Her feet go down to death. Her steps lead straight to the grave. For she cares nothing about the path to life. She staggers down a crooked trail and doesn't realize it. Man, sheesh. Come tell me, this is how alpha the Bible is. It's real, man. It's telling y'all. It's trying to put you on, bro. Chasing these women is going to be your downfall. Don't let that be your path. Don't let it. You don't get more real than this. So now, my son, listen to me. Never stray from what I'm about to say. Stay away from her. Don't go near the door of her house. If you do, you're going to lose your honor, and you're going to lose the merciless people all you have achieved. If you go mess with an immoral woman, this guy basically telling you to choose your woman very wisely, because you mess with them dirty ones, the gutter ones. You know, the chicks you're not supposed to be messing with, it ain't about how she look. It's about the predicament she could put you in, the type of mindset. It don't matter how bad she is, bro. Test these women. If you do not, you're going to lose your honor, and you're going to lose to merciless people all you have achieved. Everything you work for can go down to a woman. Strangers will consume your wealth, and someone else going to enjoy the fruits of your labor. In the end, you will groan in anguish. When diseases consume your body, you will say, how I hated discipline. If only I had not ignored all the warnings. Oh, why I did not listen to my teachers. Oh, why I did not pay attention to my instructors. It's the Bible telling you, then you're going to run to everybody when it's too late. After you lost everything. After you got a disease. After the girl broke your heart. You're going to go run into yourself if you ain't even going to go tell nobody. Too embarrassed to admit that you messed up. I have come to the brink of utter ruin, and now I must face public disgrace. Everybody gonna find out anyway. What's done in the dark comes to the light. Drink water from your own well. Share your love only with your wife. Why spill a water of your springs in the streets, having sex with just anyone? Ooh! Why spill a water of your springs in the streets? They say, man, why frolic with all these different women having sex with anybody? You should reserve it for yourselves. Never share with strangers. Let your wife be a fountain of blessings for you. Rejoice in the wife of your youth. She is a loving deer, a graceful doe. Let her breast satisfy you always. May you always be captivated by her love. Why be captivated, my son, by an immoral woman, or fondle the breast of a promiscuous woman? Why? Shit. Why? Yeah, that's me thinking. Spent many years doing it. I'm guilty. So ain't no judgment over here, my brother. For the Lord clearly sees what a man does, examining every path he takes. An evil man is held captive by his own sins. There are ropes that catch and hold him. He will die for lack of self-control. He will be lost because of his great foolishness. That is a great message. Hey, that's a good study. Let's see if we got something good out there. We're watching back. Let's see. Okay.